Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to identify what your current self-concept is and how to shift into the desired self-concept that you want. Also, if you want one-on-one coaching for monthly, I have a package down below. You can check it out and I will be happy to help you manifest your dream life or dream relationship. Ooh. So yeah, if that's interesting to you, check out the description and I'll see you guys. How can you raise your self-concept? That's what we're going to be talking about today. And I know you guys are going to slay right after watching this video. So let's get started. So what is self-concept? So your self-concept or your self-identity is basically the you that you might not be consciously aware of. Because sometimes you think you are something, but actually you're a whole other thing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, okay, let's take this example because it's very common. So let's take an example like sometimes you think, oh, I love myself and I know my worth and I know my value. But the whole other side, you're doing actions that I like say otherwise, you know? For example, you are not showing up for yourself, you're neglecting yourself, you're people pleasing, that kind of stuff, okay? So your self-identity could be something that you are not conscious of, all right? It could be something very unconscious, okay? And it's usually something very dominant because that is something that you always wake up to and you are always that person. Like the next day, you don't just instantly shift into your new self-concept. You know what I'm saying? Like you are still that same person unless you take conscious decision to actually make the change, okay? So I hope I'm not confusing you. So because our self-concept is very unconscious and we are not aware of it, it's really important that we become more self-aware. And how do we become more self-aware? So first of all, how do you notice what is your current self-concept? Well, first of all, the most easiest way is to take note of your thoughts throughout the day. So throughout the day, if you feel like you're not good enough, if you feel like, okay, why is this person not texting me? Why is this person, not responding to my text? And like, why do I keep checking up social media, checking people's profile? Am I feeling insecure? Am I feeling anxious? Am I not secure within myself? Do I need external validation? Do I not know who I am as a person because I keep checking things? So when you look at your thoughts, you can identify by doing something called the downward spiral. Okay, you can identify who am I being and why am I doing such actions, and that way you can switch it up. Okay, so that is one way, by checking your thoughts and checking your actions. All right, the second way, something that some of you might not like doing, but I do love doing it. It's meditating. Okay, meditating helps build your self-awareness. Okay, and when you're more self-aware, then you know what the F is wrong with you. Just kidding, I love you guys, but you know what's going on. All right, what do I need tweaking? I mean, you guys are perfect, but a little bit of tweaking needs to help install the new program. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, when you meditate, you actually become more aware of your unconscious thoughts, your unconscious behaviors, your unconscious patterns or traumas or deep-seated like beliefs that is preventing you and blocking you from becoming the version of you that you desire. And by actually being aware, you can actually shift into the new identity. So when you meditate, it's really important that you write down any thoughts or ideas that might come along so you can actually take action on it, because sometimes when you meditate, you get inspired action and downloads from your higher self. All right, so now that we know what is your current self-concept, how can we actually be that version that we desire to be? So let's say I want to be the version of me who loves themselves, okay? Let's make it super simple. I want to be that version who loves themselves, but I am actually in the version of myself who doesn't know their worth and value. All right, so what you gotta do is, my favorite exercise is that you get a piece of paper, then you divide it into half, and here would be your past self or your current self, and this would be your future self, so your ideal version or your higher self, okay? So then you write down the qualities of what you want your future self to be like and what qualities you currently have from your past self, okay? And then you can see what kind of emotions, actions, behaviors, or thoughts that your future self is already adopting and identifying with that your past self has already left behind, right? So, for example, if I wrote here that I am insecure, right? Okay, my identity here would be I am secure. So how can I be more secure? When you are insecure, you are feeling anxious and you are afraid. Usually when you're afraid, you do not have enough information. You lack information, okay? And sometimes people feel like, okay, I'm afraid because I'm not in control. So you should do things that makes you feel more in control. You're more in control when you start building self-confidence for yourself, and also when you start having more information. So especially when you're feeling insecure, it's all about not knowing yourself to your best as well. Like, you're not self-aware and you are caught up in the future about what's going to happen next instead of staying in the present, right? When you meditate, you actually gain more knowledge and more information about yourself, about your fears and your unconscious thoughts that is holding you back. And with that information, you feel more secure because now you know what you can do, and now you know what is stopping you or preventing you, instead of being anxious and spiraling and be like, well, what is it? What's wrong with me? But now you know. But there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. It's just that, it's all the past conditionings and society beliefs that is been put onto you that is causing you to actually be this way, okay? But actually, you are perfect, all right? Like, you're the sky and the clouds are just the negative stuff that you just need to, let it fly away. But yeah, so okay, that's why if you want to be more secure in yourself, get to know yourself more. And especially security is also dealt with the root chakra and all the lower parts of your chakra. So I would say that you should be more grounded, and that all entails on believing in yourself, having your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-confidence all the way up, okay? So to do that also is like, if you want to raise your self-confidence, keep promises to yourself, believe in yourself, don't do things that are not aligned with your values and morals. Know who you are as an individual, and you can do that through journaling. And I know this video is a little bit messy. I decided to come back to YouTube, so I'm still getting adjusted to it again, but it'll get better throughout time, I promise. All right, so trying to go back to that, yeah, getting to know yourself is really important, because since you are the creator of your life, it's important that you know everything about yourself, date yourself and love yourself, because the more that you love yourself, the more the world will reflect that back to you, okay? And you want to be in a loving universe, right? So yeah, love yourself, right? When your cup is full, let the overflow of love be what you can give to others, all right? Instead of using the empty cup and trying to help people. It won't work that way, okay? It will be painful. All right, so if you want to improve your self-identity, first, to summarize this video, first of all, be aware. What am I doing? What am I thinking? What am I identifying as? Okay, if you need like a workbook or something, let me know, and I will make a PDF for you guys, okay? In any way possible, just let me know. I'll do it for free, don't worry, okay? I'll make it for free. Just let me know if you're interested. So let me know if you need that kind of like workbook. So what are you identifying as? Who are you showing up as? Your thoughts, your beliefs about yourselves. What do you keep imagining? Because that's really important. Sometimes you unconsciously imagine failure. Like when I was young, I always wanted to grow my YouTube channel, a different channel, not this one. And I was always imagining like I will not reach, like it will be impossible to reach that 1,000 followers or subscribers, because like at that point I was like not believing myself or what I have to offer, or maybe I just felt like I was not good enough, and like those famous people, they're like way better than me, that kind of thing. Because at that point I was believing like celebrities are like and like I'm like but no, that's not how it works, okay? And like yeah, you should be the celebrity of your movie, okay? So yeah, be aware. Now, instead of visualizing for failure, visualize for success. And in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, he says visualizing for success is the number one way to go. All right, and it helps conjure the feeling of feeling success. Okay, so if you want a feeling of love, you have to imagine feeling love right now, and that emotions will come out. Now, there's a reason why people have a hard time imagining or feeling something, is because they still need to release all the pain and like get secure and stable with themselves. So when you're neutral, you are able to actually imagine and feel like you're safe and relaxed to start imagining something new, like entertain and something else. But when you're living in survival, it's hard to entertain something else because you are, you are desperately needing that fixed, right? So it's always important to get to a neutral state, and get to like a neutral state will be like you're calm, you're relaxed, you're not feeling anxious or agitated, you're just like meh. For me, it's meh. I'm like bored as hell. Okay, I'm calm and bored as hell. I'm just like, okay, what am I gonna do today? That's me. Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like I'm saying a lot of topics in one video. So let me know what you think, and let me know if this video helps, and if you have any other suggestions. I will find a way to improve my videos somehow. But if you need coaching, let me know. I am doing like a monthly coaching. So just check the description below, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.